Hey, what's up, my fearless networking friends? Todd Falcone here. Welcome back to another episode. I want to just talk strategy with you for a moment. So clearly, if you're here, you're probably involved in the network marketing, direct selling profession. I mean, that's exactly the content that I put out, is how to win, how to succeed in this particular space. So if you let's go back and just look at something for a second. If you want to win in this business, you want to succeed in this business, the way that you're going to win, the way that you're going to succeed is by building a team, right? There's two ways that we make money. You have retail customers, you have people that are consumers of your goods and services. These are customers that you acquire, that you're commissioned on through your compensation plan, however you're commissioned on it. That's part of what we do, right? So there's money to be made in the customer acquisition side of the business. And if we look at the model of network marketing, the model of network marketing is really a lot of people. What I'm about to say, I don't want you to misconstrue it. It's about a lot of people doing a little bit, and that doesn't mean a little bit of work. That means each individual distributor, independent distributor, typically has a handful or a couple handfuls of customers, or maybe more. I mean, it really kind of depends on the company that you're involved in. But it's generally speaking, it's not about each of us, each individual distributor, having thousands of customers ourselves. That's why we have this distribution network, because the distribution network allows us to have tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of customers, because we've got thousands of independent distributors, independent affiliates that are out there that each have their handful or a couple handfuls or more, whatever it is, of customers. So that's the general model. So if we want to win, and we want to win big, if you want to earn larger income in network marketing, you have to build a team, right? I mean, you can make good money, you can make decent money retailing and just having customers, and in some compensation plans, you could probably make a fair amount of money without having a team at all. But the bigger money, as you already are well aware, comes from building a distribution network. So the strategy that I want to talk about, and this is something I've taught about, many, many years, is this whole idea of recruiting professional people. And I want you to just ask yourself, as you're plugging into me right now, are you spending specific time? Are you putting time aside in each week to specifically focus on, I'm going to go put some talented professional people into my business? Or are you just kind of like whoever comes through your life and whatever happens, happens? And look, that's a question you need to ask yourself. When I started in network marketing, we did the old, the memory jogger, write down everybody that you've known since kindergarten. And I remember the guy that was our leader. It's like, how do you know if they're a prospect? And I remember a comment, he said, well, take a mirror out in the marketplace and shove it up underneath their nose, and if it fogs up, they're it. And I get that anybody could be a prospect, right? But I also, through my own personal experience and just through having done this for a long period of time, discovered that, and yeah, look, there's people that will come in and you're thinking, I don't even know if this guy's got a fighting chance, and they do it. So I'm not saying that we don't talk to or reach out to anybody, and certainly there's a lot of people that could use or need an opportunity, and I'm not saying to avoid those people. What I'm saying is, if this is an analogy I actually did on a training recently. If you were going to put together a winning Super Bowl team, right? Okay, let's just make sure we're all on the same page here. Football, American football, the NFL, you're going to put together a championship football team. Who are you going to put onto your roster? Who are you going to put onto that team? Because we're talking about a team here. Same thing in network marketing, not football, but you get it. We're putting together a team of people that can play the game. And I'm not saying that we go recruit and I'm going to go, if I was recruiting for a football team, I'm not going to I wouldn't go recruit a baseball player. They might be a great athlete, or a great tennis player. They might be a great athlete. I'm personally going to go recruit other football players, okay? great college athletes, great high school athletes. I would probably recruit from, and this is where it's different in network marketing, I would recruit from other football teams, other NFL football teams if I can get them on my roster. This is where I have a little bit of this is where it's different here. I don't like personally the idea of specifically as your main strategy going out and just like, I'm going to go recruit other people from other network marketing companies. Probably more so because, I don't know, the golden rule, do unto others as you'd have done unto you, right? I don't think that I'd want some highly skilled person coming in and attacking my team. And quite frankly, I think we need to do a better job of expanding the numbers of people that are in our business and people that may not quite be in it or aware of it. So when I say that, that's where the analogy differs a little bit. But if you're thinking, okay, I'm gonna put together a winning football team, you're not gonna go grab some guy that played, no, like myself. I played, throwing the Nerf football around on a muddy front yard at your house when you're in 7th grade, but you never played football. I never played football. I played Nerf football. I played like tag football. I played tackle football with my buddies when I was a kid, but I never played football in any kind of, I didn't play football on a team ever. So would I be that candidate? Now, I'm not saying that I wouldn't talk to that person, but what I'm saying to you in today's episode is I think it's very important for you to specifically focus on talent scouting, right? That you're looking for people that understand selling, love making money on commissions, love the idea of being independent, and those people are in other occupations outside of network marketing. So there's a lot of people that have skill sets that lend themselves very well to network marketing, but they might just be doing it someplace else, like real estate professionals, insurance agents, outside salespeople, people that run large teams of people that are in marketing experts, people that are great communicators. Like, for example, if I said to you, you can only recruit, you got two choices. You can recruit top performing salespeople, or you can recruit mechanical engineers. And those are your only options. And I know the answer is, of course, I'm going to go after top performing salespeople, but we got to look at why, right? Why would that be? Well, I would go after those people because they already sell for a living. They already have the basic skill sets. They already understand prospecting. They already understand the concept or idea of being paid on performance versus the mechanical engineer who does whatever mechanical engineers do. I don't know, but they're not calling on people. They're not prospecting. They're not nurturing lists. They're not doing presentations. They're not doing the things that we do. So the whole idea in this philosophy that I've been teaching for many years of recruiting up the socioeconomic chain, recruiting professional people, is about specifically going after people that are potentially more likely to succeed in network marketing if they were to choose to do network marketing. And so it's kind of like, I don't know, I can give you different analogies. It's like if you wanted to catch big fish, and this, I guess we could use that in a fishing. Fishing and prospecting are very similar. So if you wanted to catch big fish, in fact, I'll give you a quick example. This is perfect for this. So I do a lot of bass fishing here in Central Oregon. And if I want to catch big fish, I can't go to a lake that has small fish only, right? Because if there's only small fish and I'm casting my lure into a lake that only has really small fish, even if I'm a highly skilled fisherman, then I'm probably not going to catch any big fish because there's just no big fish in that lake. Then I go to this other lake down the street that's about an hour from my house, big reservoir. They have big fish in there. And so if I'm putting my line in, if I'm casting out in that lake, that reservoir that has bigger fish, and there's small fish too, but if I'm casting out in that lake that has bigger fish, if I'm putting the line in, if I never put the line in, I'm never going to catch a big fish. But if I'm putting the line in, then I'm more likely to catch a big fish because I'm putting my bait in front of potentially where there might be bigger fish. Now I'll go one level deeper. Sometimes it's the lure that we use. Like I'll tell you, for example, if I want to catch, I'm not going to tell you the name of the reservoir, but there's a reservoir an hour away from my house. And if I want to catch a big bass, I could use a little lure that's, I don't know, whatever. We have a thing called a Ned rig, which is like this tiny little thing. And you can occasionally catch a bigger fish on that. But if I throw, a 7-inch or a 9-inch swim bait, a bait that's like, 9 inches long, and it's a sizable bait, and I'm swimming it through an area where there are bigger fish, the small fish aren't even going to touch it because it's too big. They can't get their, sometimes the bait is as big as a fish, but I'll tell you right now, because I've done this, the only fish that bite that bigger lure are big fish. So don't you think that as you're growing a business here, that you want to put bigger fish into your organization? At least spending part of your time, like, look, I'm a guy that started in network marketing, no skills. Nobody looked at me and said, Todd's going to be, a $1 million earner in network marketing. He's going to be a big trainer in the network marketing space one day. The guy that recruited me would have probably never seen that at the age of 22 when I started in network marketing. So I'm saying, like, look, still recruit, keep your eyes open to anybody who, is open to creating change in their life. But if you want to take the, I don't know, what's the term, the bull by the horns, take the reins here and direct your business in the way you want to direct your business, you need to specifically spend some time target marketing or going after people that fit the bill here. Like, again, if I was doing the football deal, I'm recruiting college, I'm recruiting for my Super Bowl football team. Where am I going to go? Am I going to go onto the elementary school playground and try to find some kid who's playing Nerf? Maybe at some point that kid's going to be able to, and some of those kids will develop themselves into incredible athletes playing football. But where's my best odds of finding somebody fishing for the right player? Oh, I'm going to go to some of the top high school football teams, and I'm going to see who these top athletes are. I'm going to cruise around and find these different colleges, and I'm going to watch some of these players. Oh, who's this number 32 who's a running back on this college team who's, blowing past everybody? He's run for over 100 yards every single game. Well, that might be somebody that I'm going to focus on. Again, I want to be clear, not to go, okay, I don't want you to get the idea. It's like, let's go recruit a bunch of other networkers. We all need to do a better job of expanding the profession, okay? And I'm not, look, if somebody came to me or if I knew somebody was troubled, I wouldn't not talk to that person, but I'm not going to get up every morning and I'm going to go, what networkers can I go get? Because I don't know, how would you like that if somebody did that to your organization and they're just like coming after your entire team? But and I'll finish with this. Are you spending time specifically every single week going after people that are more likely to succeed in network marketing because of what they do already? Are you specifically setting time aside, like, I am talent scouting today for my network marketing business? And look, you could look at, I'm talent scouting, just talking to anybody and anywhere, but I think really you need to look at it like, am I specifically putting the odds in my favor by going and fishing in this reservoir that has bigger fish, right? Am I going after people that are more likely to, if they were to do it? Again, I'm generalizing here, but if I brought in, again, the mechanical engineer, no sales skills, works with whatever mechanical engineers work with, I don't know, computers or stuff, I don't even know, or I'm working with somebody that already has a track record of selling, they're already in a commission-based environment, they have to consistently do presentations in their business. They're doing the things that we do in network marketing, but they're just doing it someplace else, okay? So that's just the seed that I want to plant for you guys today. If you're not spending specifically some time every single week going after talented people, I think you're missing a great opportunity to grow your business with great people and have that winning team that I know that you're looking to develop. So again, people can be developed for sure, but I think if you can bring somebody in that already has the basics down, the learning or the pathway to them understanding how to do what we do is certainly much shorter than somebody who's like, I don't even know sales, I don't know what is sales about, I don't know what prospecting is. It's just a shorter pathway from starting to actually creating some level of success. So this is something I've taught on for many, many years. I have an entire training program on the subject of recruiting professionals. I don't know where you're at. You might be on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, that's great. If you're on my podcast, that's great. I'll make sure that my team puts a link in here. I've got about a 45-minute training webinar on the subject of recruiting professional people. I'll make sure that the link is in this particular post. The post here for this episode is toddfalcone.com/episode 132. TODDFALCONE.com/episode 132. So look, again, you got to ask yourself that question. Am I specifically setting time aside where I am talent scouting? And if you're not, I think that would be a good decision for you to make. I think you're going to like it. And the other thing is, talking to great people is actually, until you've recruited up the socioeconomic chain once, you don't know what you're missing. I'll just say that. And the moment you do, you'll be like, I'm only talent scouting. So we'll see you on the next episode. Thanks for being here.